Elia Viviani, is one of those riders who, when you look back, you realize was far better than he's ever really been given credit for. In our opinion, he's never truly gotten the respect he deserved, largely because so much of his success came on the boards of the velodrome, not the roads of the Grand Tours. But here's the thing, Viviani wasn't just a track rider dabbling in road racing. He built a career of consistency, of timing, of doing more with less compared to many of his rivals. And across the road and the velodrome, he built a resume that most riders would kill for. These are the 4 biggest wins of his career. Leading into 2015, Viviani signed a contract with Team Sky. Now, that mood raised some eyebrows at the time. Sky, after all, was an outfit defined by Tour de France GC ambitions, not sprint trains. But Viviani had a specific plan in mind. They would allow him to tailor his road schedule with the intent of getting ready for the 2016 Olympics on the track. But make no mistake, he was not treating road racing as secondary. This wasn't just a side adventure. He'd already been close to stage wins at the Giro d'Italia in 2013 and 2014. But 2015 was when the dam finally broke. We're at stage 2, the first mass start stage of the 2015 Giro. It is a picture-perfect spring day in Italy. We're in the final few hundred meters, and Viviani is without a lead-out man, but he's sitting pretty in 4th wheel. When Giacomo Nizzolo launches his sprint, Viviani instantly latches onto his wheel. On the left, Andre Greipel, the powerful German, unleashes his thunderous sprint, with Moreno Hofland glued to him. Suddenly, Viviani has to choose where to go. Hofland swings right, Greipel muscles forward, and Viviani now has to drift further across the road. It is a dangerous move for a sprinter. Crossing lines at the wrong moment can sap momentum, but he keeps his speed alive. It's so desperately close, but in the final 50 meters, he claws ahead, surges past Hofland, and throws the bike to the line. And just like that, Viviani wins. His first Grand Tour stage victory, at home, at the Giro, an arrival, finally, on the world stage of road cycling. Of course, the big question was always, would the Sky experiment, the carefully tailored road schedule, the balance of 2 worlds, pay off? In Rio, we got our answer. It did. Viviani took home an Olympic gold medal in the Omnium, a race that requires a rider to be good at everything: speed, endurance, tactics, positioning. It's a kind of test that rewards a rider's brain as much as their legs. And while we can't show you the footage here, because the Olympic channel would almost certainly remove this video forever, trust us, it was good. Viviani dominated, winning Italy's first Olympic cycling gold medal since 2004. It was the perfect validation of his Sky decision, and perhaps the crowning moment of his career. If you're a proud Italian rider, the Giro d'Italia is a proving ground. And while Viviani had won stages before, as we've seen, there was one year that stood head and shoulders above the rest. 2018, 4 separate stage wins at the Giro, almost complete control in the sprints. And to top it off, he took home the jersey for the Giro's points classification. This was the version of Viviani that had it all: speed, consistency, composure. His positioning was flawless, his kicks decisive. On his day, no one could touch him. By far and away, this was his best performance ever on the road. At this point in 2019, Viviani had already won stages at the Vuelta and the Giro, but the Tour de France was missing. He had only raced the Tour once before, back in 2014, and at Team Sky, their GC ambitions and their signing of Mark Cavendish meant Viviani was always the odd man out. He was never part of their tour plans. But in 2019, riding for Quick-Step, the most polished sprinting squad in the peloton, Viviani finally got his shot. Stage 4, a slightly uphill sprint finish, 1 kilometer to go. Quick-Step delivered a lead-out masterclass, threading the needle through chaos. Viviani was in 4th wheel when the road arced to the left. His final man peeled off, and Viviani launched, head-to-head with Alexander Kristoff. By half a bike length, Viviani crossed the line first. The missing piece was finally complete: a Tour de France stage win. the trinity of Grand Tour victories achieved. It was one of the most emotional wins of his career. Today, riding for Lotto, Viviani is still good, but he may not quite be the sprinter he once was. Time catches everyone. But for a few years, he was one of the biggest threats in the field. So many wins across the road and the track, Olympic gold, world championships, Grand Tour stage wins everywhere. Elia Viviani might not always get the spotlight, but his story is one of timing, precision, talent, and an ability to balance two disciplines and win at the very highest level in both.